that boy Big T don't miss.
Bang, 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 boy, shit break. On the hard thing, got an Alabama, you can add next say.
Now our feature presentation.
Yeah, man. It's for my nigga Tim. Salute to you. It's going down. Welcome to Hit Squad TV, man.
Yeah, attitude, hard knocks. Finna drop some of this real shit on y'all niggas, man. Yeah. Hey, Alabama in this motherfucker. Hilltop, you know what I'm talking about? 205. Yeah. Check me out. Hey. I'm gonna be paper chasing till the day I die. Strictly concentrating on making my money multiply. Look at be flaking, I ain't waiting out on them motherfucker. Out the gate, I'm making paper. What I got, I'm trying to do. Repeat the process till I bubble. Keep it low, stay out of trouble. And if your conversation ain't about money, nigga, fuck. And all my life I've been a G. My mama raised me in the slums. Hell, I was packing guns when other kids my age was having fun. Stacking funds, trying to get this money any way it come. All night I'm on the block, grind till I see the sun shine hard on them haters, smoking dope, dodging one time. Show niggas I'm serious about my dope, I gotta get mine. Can't trust the hoes, cause I know they out to get mine. Niggas be prepared to shit, I'm trying to do it big time. Wade told me cool, give them hell until the clock stop. Be about your business, nigga, yeah, let the block stop. First, then I wake up out of grass, so then I hit the block. Man, I gotta get my cash up. First thing first, fuck they hoes, get your grind on. I'ma get my money right, then I'ma get my shine on. First thing first, when I wake up out of grass up, then I hit the block. Man, I gotta get my cash up. First thing first, fuck they hoes, get your grind on. I'ma get my money right, then I'ma get my shine on. I wanna be able to buy my baby girl what she want. Get her all the things she need and some things that she don't. Okay, I'm trying to get my mama out this 2-bedroom apartment. Buy my niece and nephew clothes, help my sister get a car. What's the use of having hustle if your hustle don't profit? Nigga, you got 20 gold teeth and not a dime in your pocket. I'm a family man, I got a wife, so therefore I'm at a point in my life where I gotta prepare me. There's some money in these streets, but you gotta be careful. Know who your friends are and what reason they're there for. You can think it's by smoking swishers and chasing these hoes. You might can get you a nut, but you ain't making no dough. In the code of the streets I trust, man, that's all that I know. If you further examine my life, that's all it'll show. If you gon' do it, don't bullshit, bring it all to the door. And when your opportunity come, be ready. Go. First things first, when I wake up out of grass up, then I hit the block. Man, I gotta get my cash up. First things first, money hold, get your grind on. I'ma get my money right, then I'ma
Come on in the room, man. I see y'all. Salute to my dog Robert Hill. Divine Black Road, what it do, sis? Yo, I see you. Hearing it, what's the word? Initial, what's going on with it? Angel the real boss, Dr. Jones.
I can't worry about what a motherfucker say. Niggas hard time grind, man. I hustle every day. I done struggled in every way. Streets to the county blues. Caught a case and made the news. Kept my faith and played it cool. Safe to say I break the rule and never I can get away with it. Put the work in the trunk and hit the interstate with it. Trying to get a piece of the pie, a slice of cake with it. Keep it real till I die. And I'm never coming fake. I don't know no other way, man. I was raised on the hill where your only two options was get paid or get killed. I let them hang cause I'm tree and my mind on the me. I done bullshitted enough. This time I'm for real. Hey, first things first. Till I wake up out of grass up, then I hit the block. You know I gotta get my cash up. First things first.
We're good with it, Ed. Shout out to that Beltsman. Shout out to Brighton. Let's go.
When I wake up out of grass, so then I hit the block, then I gotta get my cash. So I first step first, fuck the hoes, get your grind on. I'ma get my money right, then I'ma get my shine on. First things first.
We in
I'm
here.
in the club.
Salute. We ain't rocking with him. Man, listen, salute to everybody in the building, man. Salute to everybody in the building. This is your boy, the Alabama Hitter, and you are now tuned in to Hit Squad TV, man. Ah, man. I just had to show some love to my dog, Tim Clayton. That's my nigga. Yes. Real talk. That song old as hell, but it's still jam. Salute to you, Nikolai, Anissa, Edward Potts, Angel the Real Boss, Dawson Jones, Anissa, Tyranny, what it do? Yo, Long Live Dolph is in the building. Yeah, Divine Black Rose and my dog Robert Hill, man. Fam, we finna chop it up. And we might not be for a long time, but we're gonna have a good time, man. Just know that. You know what I'm saying? We've been getting that content in. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Real Talk with Tamara for doing her thing. We was over on Tam page this morning, you know what I'm saying? And man, the time was had. A time was most definitely had, man. We had Stan G over there. We had Raven in the building. And you know, a lot of people had their thoughts on Raven, but man, I want to say salute to Raven. They doing their thing. I don't feel like they're guilty of anything. And you know, that's just my opinion. And you entitled to yours. But we had a great time, fam. We had a great time. So you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into some more content. Flower Bloom, what it do? Yeah, man. Let's see here. You know, I was just going through a little something and just looking at, you know, we was talking about BG and his old lady and his ex, basically, you know what I'm saying, going back and forth. And I'm telling y'all, this is what this girl mad about. She ain't mad about no camp or nothing like that. She is mad about this situation right here.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know the essence ticket sales down this year. You know what I'm saying? You know, last year, you know what I'm saying, it was all about cash money. You know what I'm saying? We sold that out. You know what I'm talking about? Like y'all know we sold that bitch out 42,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, within, you heard me? You heard me? You know what I'm saying? But you know, they say the essence ticket sales down this year. You know what I'm saying? I don't
That's a
really know
sneak
what's
dish.
going on, man. But you know, if you're looking for somewhere to go, man, like, you know, right, like 45 minutes outside the city, man. You know what I'm saying? About the Rock Thibodeau world. You heard me? And man, just like that. You did real hot boy style. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? Oh, I ain't, you heard me? You heard me? I'm gonna just give y'all a little. You hear me?
That's what they mad about.
Say she's.
That's what they mad about.
All right. That's enough. No man, but yeah, man, just cool. They be cooling, man. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? It's work call, man. They gotta go to work, man. Original hot boy, man, in the building, man. Thibodeau, man. You hear me? I'm on my way, man. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all waiting on me, man, but I'm about to pull up and we about to go up. You hear me? Beat Jizzle style, man. Uptown in the building, man. I'm gone, man.
And listen, y'all, I'm gonna say this. I am a proponent of BG. That's my dog, man. For my money, BG is my number one hot boy. Even though I rock with Juve. Juve is a hell of an artist. You know what I'm saying? Wayne too. Wayne is one of the goats. You feel me? But for my money, when I first got introduced to BG or Cash Money and the Hot Boys, it was Uptown thing. You know what I'm saying? So it always resonated with me, you know, and this is who I rock with. Hey, salute to everybody coming in the building, man. I want to say shout out to TB21, Teresa, salute to you, Young. What it do? Ed Pot said Chopper City. Absolutely. The first Chopper City, you know. So I rock with BG the long way, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, fam. I don't like what I'm seeing right now. You know, and I side with him on the situation that he got going on with his baby mama. But listen, I've been watching BG long enough to know when BG is off his square. And I really believe that BG is, you know, he off his square. He back on that same situation that got him going down that slippery slope. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people out here that said BG is getting loaded. And man, I can't lie. That's what it looked like. That's what it looked like. Y'all let me know. Cause I mean, I know BG, and whenever BG go to licking his lips, you can guarantee that he on some other shit. Real talk. This has been par for the course for BG, man. So I mean, my God, I hate that because bro was supposed to come home and set a precedent. You know what I'm saying? 13 years. You stay clean for 13 years just to come back and be on that type of timing? I don't get it. I really don't get it, fam. So we gotta look at it for what it is, man. And if this girl Body by Brooke, if she really gonna be, you know what I'm saying, in there and support him the way that he needs supporting, she need to check him on that shit, man. Reflections with Kimberly Wilson. Salute to you, sis. She need to check him on that shit, man. A strong woman, let me tell you, first and foremost, a strong woman can bring you up out of any situation, any condition. And I believe that's to a woman detriment because a lot of women feel like they can change a man. But if a woman got a man that's worth something and can, you know what I'm saying, and he truly feel a way about that woman, yes, she can motivate him. She can be his biggest cheerleader and take him to new heights. That's what he need right now. That's what he need right now. Cause the whole city, it seemed like, going at BG. You don't, man, Ed Potts, you already know what it is, man. You got this other girl on the other side of town talking about that. You know what I'm saying? You had to beard him up, make him feel like he looking good. And he, oh my God. Man, listen. Yo, salute to you. I appreciate you for the donation, man. I appreciate you for the donation, loved one. Man, listen, man. I hate to say this. Yo, you have supported this channel from day one. And I just want to say thank you. Words can not express, you know, the way you come through for this channel and made, you know what I'm saying, things possible that would not be so much possible. You know what I'm saying? So thank you, Yo. You already know what it is, man. Salute to Yo. Long live Dolph, man. Yeah, wrench mob, stand down. One of the Flatfoot first supporters to the Hit Squad, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. But yes, a woman can make you or break you, fam. A woman can absolutely make you or break you. And he need this because, you know, bro, weak. It ain't nothing wrong with being weak if you can acknowledge your weakness and build off of it. You feel me? Miss Muffin, salute to you. Yeah, man. Yo said, I see the vision, man. Thank you so much, Yo. You know what it is. You know what it is. We're trying to build something great over here. We're definitely trying to build something great over here. You know what I'm saying? And I thank you for your support. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? But listen, I want to go through, you know, last night we was talking about the fella named OG Murder. And I want to get a little background on OG Murder because, hey, man, OG Murder is on this man's head top. Like, for real, for real. So, you know what I'm saying? I want to, if y'all not familiar with OG Murder, I'm finna get y'all familiar. We finna go down through that. Shout out to the Rare Report. Because I'm trying to figure it out, too. What is the reason for OG Murder going live every day, banging on BG? If y'all don't know who OG Murder is, he off Valence Street. He off Valence Street, and he done heard more than a few accusations. More than a few accusations toward BG, basically saying that BG ain't like that. He ain't a real dude. You know what I'm saying? He just hang around some real niggas, and and listen, I'm gonna say this. We always say A1 from day one and all that good shit. Man, it be the niggas from day one that hate the most. It be the niggas that seen you fall off your bike and scuff your knee. It be the niggas that, you know what I'm saying, seen you in your worst state that never believed that you capable of something great. Real talk. Real talk. And I think that's part of where OG murder whole thing come from with BG. But we finna look into it, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. Y'all please take the opportunity to smash that like button. Flower Bloom, salute to you. Anissa, you already know what it is, Mob. Ashley, Chat Town Finest. Let's get into it, man.
Started, I gotta let you know, on some of the original interview clips, there's a blur that comes in and out due to technical difficulties. Enjoy.
I'm the most ignorant since Slim and Yellow, bro. That's like, if there was one word to describe me, I am the most ignorant. Like, the most disrespectful. Like, you don't want to go to disrespecting with me, dog.
New Orleans was founded before Louisiana. So y'all stop claiming us. We not with y'all. We been here before y'all, Louisiana.
He got mad at me because I told a story about he was a tall. He was. He was for the Wayne baby mama. Facts. 3 years ago, I told him Turk was stealing money from the t-shirts. They just posted the video for it about 8 months ago. I'm so sick of Uncle Bang. I'm so sick of fucking Blac TV. I'm so fucking sick of Charleston fucking White. Pull up videos of Charleston sitting on the motherfucking thing at 16 years old, dog, ratting on his fucking partner.
Nothing real about you. You know that's not you. All the way fuck. You think 50 Cent gonna take a serious who bought a song from 10 Watt Buck? Boy, you on that Mike Jones level. Who? Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones. Who? My fucking point exactly.
This nigga super disrespectful, y'all. OG murder.
What was life like for the 12, 13-year-old OG murder, bro?
For me, bro, normal in the hood, bro, doing bad shit, getting into all kind of shit, skipping school. My mom was so fucking cool, though, bro. Like, I never thought I was gonna be like this. I had curfews, all kind of shit. I was breaking that shit.
Mama did what she could just to support me. Though we was poor and the fast life looked so sweet. I had to learn how to keep my business low key.
Like, my story started with motherfucking DJT and Lil L.
Hey man, let's get the lights up, fam. Let's get the lights up, man. Shout out to Texas Bama Boy 205 and my dog, the real Lil T. Yeah, let's get the likes up, man. Let's let them likes match the view count. You know what I'm saying? Don't do me that. Don't do me that. And if you're in the bushes and you don't like the content, I mean, that's your choice. You ain't got to hit the like button. But the folks that's rocking with the squad, hit that like button, man. Show your boy some love, man.
That's get the gat, get the gat, get the gat.
Get the gat, get the gat, get the gat, get the gat. Till the third wall, pass it till the third wall, pass it. Get the gat, get the gat, get the gat, get the gat.
See, my dad left when I was motherfucking 2 years old. So he showed my cousin, who was DJ T, aka 50 Grand, taught him about the music, taught him how to play the drums and snares and shit. And I kind of learned from him.
It's that baby. I want shot at my little nephew, Derek. Blood thicker than water.
So at that point, Derek was like switching labels and looking around for a label. Derek was like, let's do a label. And they started the Undisputed.
It's Undisputed, baby.
If y'all don't know who BG Derek is shit. He was supposed to have Turk spot, if you ask me. And he was way better than Turk, but for some reason, him and his uncle, baby, they didn't see eye to eye. So Derek went and did his own thing.
You're a stunner. I'm a knockout artist.
We get many stories about why Derek didn't sign with Birdman and why he ended up going with Smoked Out and everything. What would you say his reason was? I heard he got voted out of the Hot Boys and all that shit. Was you around at that time?
Man, shit, bro. Man, no, none of us fucking know, bro, with them dudes. Y'all can't give an answer on something where I just don't know. I don't speak on what I don't know. So I feel like a lot of people speaking on this shit don't know what happened with Derek for real.
How did you see him on Cash Money? Do you think he would have been a good fit? Because I know he was supposed to be one of the Hot Boys, right?
You fucking right, boy. Bulletproof used to go off. But look at it. Get with me. OZ is for the air. AT's kicking the lab. 30 keys worth the slab. You hear me? 2 crazy AKs. My people got cakes, so I'll be home in 2 days. Sugar slim and baby. Got to charge the crew away. Get the $500,000. Told him have a nice day. Man, what? That little bitch used to be. Man, what? Man, rest in peace, number 2 stunner, man. That's my fucking dog, bro.
So listen, we gonna go ahead into this. We got to find out what's the deal with BG and why is he going at BG Top so hard, man? They going through everything. I need to get to this BG content because I need to know. I'm going through this with y'all fresh. So, okay. Hold on, y'all.
So before y'all start talking about clout chasing and all that shit to post down, you know what Miss Sin told me? When I asked her about taking that post down about Snipe, she said, you know Turk ain't right neither. Check this out. Real shit. 3 years ago, I told her Turk was stealing money from the t-shirts. 3 years ago. They just posted the video for it about 8 months ago. How did I know all this? How could I know these things, bro? I was tied in with moms the whole time. I knew what was going on. Y'all didn't. So before y'all start talking about clout chasing and all that shit, no, bro. I just was being a friend, dog. That's my dog mama. What you want me to do? Like.
So yes, BG Derek was Stunner's nephew. For some reason, he got knocked out the Hot Boys and Turk came in.
BG home now. Like, I don't have to do that no more. I'm not about to be out here banging with no behind somebody else and he home. I'm just making sure you don't fuck over him while he not here.
Where does that passion come from, though? The Soldier Slim or the podcast shit, right?
I'm the most ignorant since Slim and Yellow, bro. That's like if there was one word to describe me, I am the most ignorant. Like the most disrespectful. Like you don't want to go to disrespecting with me, dog. Like that's why I be trying to tell you. Like I'm so sick of Uncle Bang. I'm so sick of fucking Vlad TV. I'm so fucking sick of Charleston fucking White. Pull up videos of Charleston sitting on the motherfucking thing at 16 years old, dog. Ratting on his fucking partner.
Charleston White took the stand and testified against his friend, Antoine Doolittle, who sat just a few feet from him and listened intently.
Real rat.
He pulled the hammer back on the gun.
That's a real rat. All right, let's go on. We got to get the BG.
My dog Country Rain used to have on the suit with the no shirt on there, dancing, doing the old man dances on the street.
How much is this right here?
This 150 right here. And this 100,000.
I watched this movie a million fucking times. One day I'm watching the ID channel. This face pops up.
Okay, here we go. Damn,
My little cousin. See, I had a little cousin. He a fucking rat now. See, everybody don't talk about it no more because he a rat. But before there was Nino Calvin and before there was BTY Youngin, that was Lil Teezy. Nobody talk about Teezy no more because Teezy a fucking rat. I'm the one taught that boy how to rap. I taught him. That was my protege, dog. And got around the wrong type of people and found out the hard way.
Big boys to chill, I'ma get us out the hood. I'ma have us living well, all our cheering gonna be good. Mamas, grandmas, and daddies, we laugh at your way from college.
Real quick, is Teezy the guy who's doing all those hooks?
No, Teezy in jail right now.
Oh, okay.
Teezy in jail right now. But
how you ratting end up in jail?
Before Nino Calvin.
Because I remember the name. I remember everybody talking about him and shit. You know?
Youngest nigga in the city who was making noise was Lil Teezy. He fucked everything up and opened the doors for everybody when he ratted.
How did that come about? How did he rat? He got caught up in a situation.
Got caught up in the fucking robbery. I can't really say the story because dog, like niggas don't give me what they won't give me. It's like the story that gave me, you know, don't give me the story of him on some innocent shit. You know what I'm saying? That he was with some niggas and they robbed him and shot him and he ain't know and he was, man, come on. When they come down to that rat shit, for people who don't understand,
4 or 5 niggas with about 4 or 5 nines, that's 4 or 5 killers, and they all about right.
The movie called the Young Story, how I went from.
So listen, I'm gonna apologize to y'all up front because I don't see nothing about him going at BG. I seen where he supported BG, but I don't see nothing where he went at BG. So we're gonna go on to another situation because yeah, that's a whole lot to do with nothing right there. But shout out to Uncle Murder, OG Murder. What's up with it, Sipe? But I'm telling you, bro was going in. Do you hear me? He was going in Friday, Saturday, and today. When I got off live with T and Cypress, he was going live then, snapping. And if y'all want to see, y'all want to follow his channel and the content, I think it's BFG. Let me see, make sure. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no hater. We'll bring it to the forefront. We would definitely bring it to the forefront. Let's see here. Here we go. Yeah, BFG TV. So anytime y'all want to see that man, he funny as hell too. He funny as hell too. So just know that. Yeah, man. Hold on a second, y'all. Yeah, man. So shout out to my dog Cypress TV. But yeah, his channel is BFG TV. Y'all can rock out with him. Yeah, and you know what I'm saying, see what's going on with him. Man, pimp tight. Salute to you, bro. I appreciate you, man. Real talk. But I did come across this other video I want to go through with y'all. And I want y'all to let me know. Cypress, if you want to come up, you can come up, man. I'll drop the link for you. And I'll drop the link for anybody else that want to come up. But this is kind of like in the vein of what we've been talking about. You know, we've been talking about Quette and the situation with Dolph, and this came across my radar, and I think it may be AI, but it don't matter because the facts is the facts. But we're gonna check this out, fam. And I want y'all to let me know how y'all feel about this video. Starring none other than Sammy Benson. Let's go.
I don't like you. I don't like who you don't like, and I don't like who you like. That means I'm not a likable person.
Sammy Marquez Benson, aka Blac Youngsta, born April 8, 1990. Blac Youngsta's career was built on chaos. The Memphis rapper rose to fame not because he was the best lyricist or had timeless albums, but because he was wild, hilarious, and unpredictable. He went viral waving stacks of cash, mocking his ops, and dancing with pistols in hand, all while representing Yo Gotti's CMG as its loudest, most animated soldier. But under the surface of the comedy and controversy was a very real street war between Gotti's camp and another Memphis heavyweight, Young Dolph. For years, Blac Youngsta thrived in that tension, becoming a lightning rod in the beef. Diss records, near shootouts, and threats surrounded him, giving his persona a raw edge and constant relevance. But then the unthinkable happened. In November 2021, Young Dolph was gunned down in broad daylight. Suddenly, the war was over, and with it, the energy that fueled Youngsta's career. Rather than pivot, Blac Youngsta doubled down, even performing a Dolph diss track days after the murder. The moment backfired. What once was seen as savage loyalty now came off as tasteless. The industry began to look the other way, and even CMG started focusing elsewhere, elevating artists like Moneybagg Yo, Glorilla, and ESTG, while Blac Youngsta faded into the background.
Do y'all think this is intentional? Or, I mean, we all know how this shit unfolded. Blac Youngsta, you know, he was out front before anybody. You know what I'm saying? And like they said, he was Gotti right-hand man. After Dolph left here, basically faded into obscurity. You know what I'm saying? And they don't paint a narrative. That's why I like this video. They don't paint a narrative that he had nothing to do with nothing. But what was really the issue behind Youngsta? We think he had a hand in it. Do we think he, you know what I'm saying, played a part in the play? To this day, I really can't say. I really can't say. What you think about this, Cypress?
You can't?
I really can't say whether or not he had a hand to play in this shit. You know what I'm saying? I know he went at him, but I feel like he was subbed out for straight drop.
I think he played a part in the background.
Okay. We're gonna get to it. Let's go. Let's keep going.
His last notable release came in 2022, and even that fell under the radar. Without the ongoing beef for new musical direction, Youngsta became a relic of a past era, trapped in a persona that no longer worked. At least not for his image. And we all know the name of today's game, attention is everything. This is the dilemma of Blac Youngsta, an artist who burned bright during the chaos but never evolved beyond it. His charisma and energy made him a fan favorite, but without the structure or growth, those same traits became liabilities. And when the one feud that kept his name in rotation ended in tragedy, so did the last traces of his buzz. Now, as CMG reshapes its identity and Memphis rap continues to evolve, Blac Youngsta's name is rarely mentioned among the new wave. Did Dolph's death kill his career, or did it merely expose how little there was to hold on to once the smoke cleared? Losing a rival was celebrated. Who knew the joke would be on him? What happened? Let's talk about it. Salute to Finesse Dixon on IG for this request. It's your boy JC Stunner Growth Music. Get it. Take a minute to like, subscribe, and comment on who I should do.
Here that we miss Cornbread telling us that Govan told him everyone who put money in on the hit, and Juke verified it by nodding when Quette said it. Is that in the trial? Divine Black Rose, is that in the trial? Because I damn so missed it. That shit went right over my head.
Songwriter from Memphis, Tennessee, known for his viral energy, comedic persona, and street-oriented rap style. Born Sammy Benson, he gained attention early in his city through mixtapes like Fast Bricks and Heavy, eventually catching the attention of Yo Gotti, who signed him to CMG in 2015. His breakout single, Heavy, built momentum, but it was tracks like Beat It and Hip Hopper featuring Lil Yachty that helped him cross international recognition. Youngsta became a social media
Divine Black Rose, can you get me a timestamp? If you able to, give me a timestamp. If you can't, I understand.
Sensation, wielding outrageous charisma in interviews and Instagram videos that often overshadowed his music. Despite that, he released 2 albums, 223 and Church on Sunday, with moderate success. However, his reputation was heavily tied to real-life drama, particularly his involvement in the long-running beef between CMG and Young Dolph, including a high-profile shooting case he was eventually cleared in. By 2020, Youngsta's buzz was loud, but largely built on instability. Stunt number 1, viral before musical. Blac Youngsta's rise to fame was more meme than music. While he did put in work on the mixtape circuit and had a few standout singles, it was his outrageous social media antics that truly launched him into the spotlight. He became a caricature of the modern street rapper, flashing stacks of cash, yelling in interviews, and acting out in ways that entertained more than they impressed. The problem was his music couldn't match the energy of his persona. Tracks like Booty and Hip Hopper were catchy, but lacked depth or staying power needed to build a lasting catalog. As a result, Youngsta became pigeonholed as a, quote, funny rapper, not a real threat in him.
I don't know about a funny rapper, maybe a goofy. I mean, because this shit was real. This shit was real. The man went to Castalia with all type of artillery and, you know what I'm saying, blood gang this and blood gang that, and really put on a display, you know. And
Well,
go ahead.
It's easy to go to somebody's hood when they ain't there. Yeah, go ahead.
You say it's easy to go to somebody's hood and what now?
When they ain't there.
Exactly. It was all to make a spectacle, but at the same time, it's like, bro, what is you doing? What's up, JB? What is you doing? And I'm mighty surprised that nobody ain't come out and try to check them fellas, but they had that work, so I get it. They definitely had that work.
Hip hop, but an internet entertainer, a meme. He leaned so heavily into the clownish side of his brand that when he tried to be serious or reflective, it didn't hit. His persona also overshadowed his talent. While he had charisma, delivery, and a gritty tone that worked well in Memphis street rap, he rarely showed artistic growth or attempted to evolve. More importantly, the game around him started to change. New acts like Moneybagg Yo and 42 Dugg, both CMG signees, entered the spotlight with sharper, more focused music, and Youngsta found himself stuck in a persona that had run its course. His viral clips got fewer views, his songs charted lower, and without a clear sound or message beyond chaos, fans began to move on. Being entertaining made Blac Youngsta famous, but never growing as an artist made him replaceable.
And listen, a lot of people would say that he was, real silly, but we knew what that shit was about. It was all a front, a mask. You know what I'm saying? And he played right into it, but I don't think that him being silly really played himself out of position. I think that assuming video did. Because them niggas cut him off. Huh?
Not to cut you off, but she said, Law and Crime, they wanted a trial at the 5-hour, 49-minute mark.
Oh, we going now. We going now.
I ain't gonna forget. Hey, look, if that's in there, this is a whole different conversation now.
Let's go.
When rap shifted from gimmicks to streaming era consistency, Youngsta had no foundation to stand on. He was famous for being famous, but fame, especially in rap, is a moving target, and he was no longer hitting it. Stunt number 2, Dolph's death ended the war and his buzz. Blac Youngsta's most defining career moment didn't come from an album release, hit single, or award. It came from being a frontline figure in the very public and deadly CMG vs. PRE beef. His role as Yo Gotti's loudest enforcer made him a villain to Young Dolph's fan base and a symbol of loyalty to CMG supporters. He wasn't just a rapper anymore. He was part of a real-life drama that kept his name circulating through blogs, social media, and the streets. It gave him a dangerous mystique and a reason to be watched. But in November 2021, that narrative collapsed when Young Dolph was shot and killed in Memphis. The impact on the city was immense, and for Youngsta, it marked the end of a story that had fueled his career. Rather than lay low or shift his image, he infamously performed Shake Some, a known Dolph diss days after the killing. The backlash was swift. What once read as bold and fearless now looked distasteful and tone-deaf.
Yes, sir. And that's the line that you straddle when you do this type of shit, man. You can't, man. This man ain't even in the ground yet, and you doing dumb shit like this. You canceled yourself. And this is why people pick sides. This is the main reason why people pick sides, because niggas could have went off into the, into the outskirts and not said nothing, but no, niggas want to be bold about it. Niggas want to be drill rappers. Nigga, you is twice the age of a drill rapper, and it didn't go over well. Him doing Shake Some in Dallas, that shit might as well have been at the Essence Festival, because everybody was watching. Everybody was watching, fam. That shit was disrespectful. It was tasteless, and I think he lost the majority of his fan base. What all he had.
Dolph's death created a line in the sand, and Youngsta stood on the wrong side of it. With Young Dolph gone, there was no more rivalry to fuel the attention. The very beef that gave Youngsta meaning now left him exposed. Fans weren't checking for new music. CMG had moved on, investing heavily in younger, more marketable acts. And without the spotlight that Dolph's presence indirectly gave him, Youngsta's limitations became clear. In the absence of conflict, he had no direction. The gimmicks weren't landing, the music wasn't charting, and the streets, once entertained by the back and forth, were grieving and uninterested in more disrespect. Dolph's death didn't just close a chapter, it shut the book on a version of Blac Youngsta that no longer had a place in today's Memphis or mainstream hip hop. Stunt number 3, CMG left him behind. Blac Youngsta.
That shit crazy. CMG left him behind. That's it. That says a mouthful.
Well, they couldn't promote him. No.
He turned himself into a pariah. You know what I'm saying? A damn with a leopard. He turned himself into a damn leopard on an island to itself.
He had no one to blame but himself.
He said he probably signed a contract with an ex. Damn.
Was once one of CMG's most visible artists, standing shoulder to shoulder with Yo Gotti and stealing attention with his larger-than-life persona. But as the label evolved, so did its priorities, and Youngsta didn't evolve with them. In the years after signing artists like Moneybagg Yo, 42 Dugg, ESTG, and Glorilla, CMG's identity shifted toward polished, commercially viable talent. These artists brought not just street appeal, but consistent chart presence, streaming numbers, and broader fan bases. In
something wrong with this nigga.
comparison, Youngsta's music began to feel stagnant, and his act started to wear thin. What hurt even more was how visibly CMG's machine pushed others ahead of him. Gotti's Instagram no longer hyped Youngsta's releases. The collaborative momentum that once existed was gone, and without major label energy behind him, Youngsta's drops became quieter, his videos got fewer views, and his relevance started to fade. To make matters worse, he didn't reinvent himself. While other artists matured their sound or adapted to the new streaming era, Youngsta clung to the same blueprint: flashy visuals, strip club anthems, and loud gimmicks. It was the same formula that once worked but no longer moved the needle. He wasn't versatile enough to break out on his own, and without CMG's backing, he lacked the infrastructure to maintain momentum. In a label now known for hitmakers, Youngsta became the
No, they get known for hit makers. Okay, I'm gonna let that go.
outlier, not because he lacked talent, but because he stopped growing. By 2023, CMG was thriving, but he was barely mentioned. His once promising position had vanished, and his place in the industry was unclear. Being Yo Gotti's right-hand hype man had its moment, but when the label matured and the beef cooled off, Blac Youngsta was left with the same question his critics had asked for years: what does he really offer beyond the noise? All in all,
what does he really offer besides being a shooter? That's what it really meant.
Blac Youngsta's story serves as a case study in what happens when persona outpaces progression. He entered the game like a storm, loud, raw, and unfiltered, and that energy made him a star in the blog era. But without musical growth or a solid foundation, it also made his buzz unsustainable. His connection to Yo Gotti and CMG gave him a major platform, but his place on that roster was never about lyrical excellence or hit-making consistency. It was about being the chaos agent, the unpredictable figure tied to one of Memphis's biggest beefs. When young Dolph was tragically murdered, that chaos reached an unnatural halt. The beef that had kept Youngsta in the headlines disappeared, and rather than evolve, he doubled down on disrespect. That choice turned many fans away. At the same time, CMG rebranded with new, more commercially viable faces, and Youngsta was quietly left behind. He's not talentless, he's not forgotten, but in a game that requires constant reinvention, Blac Youngsta failed to grow beyond the moments that first made him. Today, his voice is quieter, his presence dimmer, and his place in Memphis rap far less secure than it once was. Whether he bounces back is now fully on him. Salute, much respect, but for these reasons, his growth was stunning. It's your boy JC Stunning Growth Music, and I'm out.
So, I mean, that was not AI. That was a dude that really put time and effort into that video, and that all the more make me wonder, what the hell did you not see in regards to his role in this whole beef? Yeah, I feel like he took the Bin Laden approach. Bro took the Bin Laden approach. He went underground, and he couldn't come back out. He couldn't come back out. So, and after he did all of that, it was a wrap. It was a wrap. So, what you doing over there, man?
Putting this stuff up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Okay, let me get here. But yeah, he did it to himself, man. And I stand on the fact that I feel like he was the pre straight drop. He was the pre version of straight drop. And you know, he felt like his spot was solidified and he could do what he wanted to do, but that just wasn't it. That just wasn't it. Salute to Sammy. Stay down on those horse. A little bit of bitches. Yeah. So it is what it is. He looked like Mammy with a bandana on his head. Yeah. Yeah. And it said 4 extra, man. Listen, bro. That nigga, we talked about 4 extra, man. 4 extra is just, yeah. It's only so much you can say about 4 extra. 4 extra, he went out bad. He took a bad one. And
Yeah, and he had no one to really blame but himself.
right, that was he a one trick pony. He a one trick pony. You know what I'm saying? I'm 4 extra. No, I knock your bitch ass out. 40 crip. That's it.
Yeah.
Now you ain't got number one hand, and you still talking about taking fades. It ain't resonating with me. Okay, here we go, y'all. Finna get into it. All right, let's get into it. Let's see what Divine Black Rose was talking about.
Already been pushed to the back. Yeah. Did you take anything out of the car?
Nah, I ain't taking the milk.
Wiped it down and left.
Yeah, wiped down and left.
You were describing staying in touch with Justin, is that right?
Yeah.
To your knowledge, was he still in town or out of town?
My knowledge is here.
And you had mentioned the money, is that correct?
Yeah.
And he had told you that Youngsta was too hot right now.
Yeah, too high right now.
But were you still interested in your money?
Yeah, I just wanted my money. I did the job, I just wanted my money.
Now, could you have gone to Joke and tried to get your money?
Nah.
Did you know him at all?
I had met with him, but you know, I ain't have no number on him.
How many times had you met with Joe?
Just one time at Quette house.
At Quette's house?
Yeah, Quette house.
And when did that happen? Before or after Dolph was killed?
It was before.
When that happened, was there conversation about these hits on the PRE rappers?
Yeah, really Quette was doing all the talking, like, you know, just telling who out here to pray, how much everybody had on their head and stuff like that. And Juke was just like agreeing, like, you know what I'm saying? He made her take our phone outside first before we started doing any talking.
Who all was there for this meeting at Quette's house?
It was just me, Quette, and Juke.
You, Quette, and Juke.
He really wanted to meet. I had pulled up about some XP. Juke was already in there.
Gotcha.
And Quette had started talking, you know what I'm saying, like, you see, I heard, and Juke like, hold up, phone outside. He said, I have phone outside.
They came back in?
Yeah, now, Quette took the phone outside in church. Me and Juke was already in the house, but Quette came back in and started talking.
At that time when you met with Juke, is that the first time that anybody's talked about money on Dolph's head?
Now, the first time, it was just Quette last year.
So this had come up before with Quette,
Yeah.
and then comes up again with Quette and with Juke.
Right.
When did you, in that timeline, so first just Quette, next Quette and Juke.
Right.
When did you met Justin in that timeline?
Ooh, you like right around the same time, you know what I'm saying?
As the first time when it was just Quette, or the second time when it was Quette and Juke?
Like, in between the first and the second time, I had, like, Quette had put me and Justin together, basically.
Okay.
That's how I met him. Quette.
Juke's the money man, calling the shots.
Yeah.
Quette puts you and Justin together.
Right.
And you and Justin are cool with each other. and interact with each other over the months. You said at least 5 times. You're trying to, now we're back after the murder, you're trying to get your money.
Right.
You're having conversations with Justin, is that correct?
Yeah, I was taking his phone like, you know what I'm saying? I need that money for the party, you know what I'm saying?
Are there times that you're trying to communicate with Justin and in fact you're communicating with somebody else?
I ain't know it, you know what I'm saying? It's time I ain't know.
Okay. Did you come to find out that your Marcus?
I think I may have missed it, man. Did you catch it, Cypress?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna bring it back. Did y'all catch it?
I think you.
Salute to Sharp, man. Sharp, hey, if y'all wanna be entered into a subscription, I mean shit. If y'all wanna be entered into a raffle to win college football 26, go subscribe to Sharp. He's doing a drawing for 2 copies. So it don't matter what platform you on. You on PlayStation, he got you. If you on Xbox, he got you. Rock out with Sharp. Bring home that college football to your kids or play it yourself. I know what I'm gonna be doing at midnight. Let's go. So 5:45. Okay. Is it 5:45 or 5:49? Let's go here.
This was a car that wasn't connected to you.
Nah, on the car.
Y'all wore gloves.
Yeah, we had them gloves.
The guns were gone.
Right.
This happened really fast.
Yeah.
In and out.
Ain't nobody expecting to be me, so.
And nobody
with them.
Expecting it to be you. Is that
Right.
what
I want to be with them.
And that's true. You didn't have a beef with Dolph, did you?
I ain't even know Dolph. I ain't even had no beef with no big.
Never met him a day in your life.
I met him a day in my life. I just want the money.
And we can call what y'all did here whatever we want to call it, but you're not a professional hitman or anything, are you?
Nah, I ain't nothing big.
But y'all got offered money.
Yeah, offered money.
By somebody more powerful than y'all.
Yeah.
$40,000 is a lot of money to you.
At the time it was, it ain't. But at the time, it was. My condition, it was.
In 2021, when you were on the streets, ecstasy, oxycodone, and your son had died some months before, $40,000 is a lot of money to you.
It was at the time.
Even to do this bad thing.
Yeah, at the time it was.
After we go our separate ways, did you stay in touch? Did you and Justin stay in touch?
Well, I would hit him up or whatever, trying to see what my money was. You know what I'm saying? He was telling me, Drew said, too hot right now. He gonna get with us and all that, too hot. Then, I had, like, when they found the car, before they found the car, Quette had gave me some money to buy a car, cover the joint up.
Because this car, you're talking about the white Mercedes?
Yeah, the white Mercedes.
It's left in the driveway of Bradley, is that right?
Yeah, Justin had somebody to push it back then. It was in the back then.
Okay, so it went from the driveway of Bradley
to the backyard.
To the backyard of Bradley.
Yeah.
But it was still just sitting.
Yeah, so Quette gave me some money to buy a car cover and joint up. Same day they found it.
Had up to that point, other than it being pushed in the back. First of all, did you push it in the back or somebody else?
Nah, somebody else pushed it in the back.
Did you go back to the car at all?
Yeah, I went back, wiped it out. I went to wipe me down.
Cleaning it.
He cleaned.
So you were worried that maybe you left evidence in there?
Yeah, I worried, because I know I opened the door with no gloves on.
And when you cleaned it off, was it daytime or nighttime?
It was nighttime.
So your nighttime on Bradley,
Yeah.
cleaning out this
Shot
Mercedes.
it, everything. Yup. Shot it.
And good shot in the shoulder.
Yeah.
When you cleaned it down, was it still in the driveway or was it in the
Nah,
back?
it was in the backyard when I cleaned it down.
So it had already been pushed to the back.
Yeah.
Did you take anything out of the car?
Nah, I ain't taking it.
Wiped it down and left.
Yeah, wiped down and left.
You were describing staying in touch with Justin, is that right?
Yeah.
To your knowledge, was he still in town or out of town?
My knowledge, he was here.
And you had mentioned the money, is that correct?
Yeah.
And he had told you that Joke said it was too hot right now.
Yeah, it was too high right now.
But were you still interested in your money?
Yeah, I just wanted my money. I did the job, I just wanted my money.
Now, could you have gone to Joke and tried to get your money?
Nah.
Did you know him at all?
I had met with him, but you know, I ain't have no number on him.
How many times had you met with Joe?
Just one time at Quette house.
At Quette's house?
Yeah, Quette house.
And when did that happen? Before or after Dolph was killed?
It was before.
When that happened, was there conversation about these hits on the PRD rappers?
Yeah, really Quette was doing all the talking, like, you know, just telling me who out here prayed, how much everybody had on their head and stuff like that. And Juke was just like agreeing, like, you know what I'm saying? He made her take our phone outside first before he started doing any talking.
Who all was there for this meeting at Quette's house?
It was just me, Quette, and Juke.
You, Quette, and Joke.
He really wanted me. I had pulled up about some XP. Juke was already in there.
Gotcha.
And Quette had started talking, you know what I'm saying, like, you see, I heard it. And Juke like, hold up. My phone outside. He said, our phone outside.
They came back in?
Yeah, nah. Quette took the phone outside in church. Me and Juke was already
I heard him.
But Quette came back in and started talking.
At that time when you met with Joke, is that the first time that anybody's talked about money on Dolph's head?
Now, the first time, it was just Quette last year.
So this had come up before with Quette, and then comes up again with Quette and with Joke.
Right.
When did you?
So basically, what Divine Black Rose is saying is Quette is quoting the prices. You know what I'm saying? You get 100 bands for Dolph. You get what was it? 50 for Key Glock?
Mm-hmm.
And it went on down from there, 40 and 30 and somebody, I think Big Moochie Grave had 5 bands on the head. You know what I'm saying? And the whole time, Cornelius said that Juke was just nodding his head up and down, fam. That's crazy, ain't it? He said who all had money on their heads. Yeah. So, you know.
And he basically said Quette told him who all had paid into the pot.
But he didn't say no names.
No, he didn't say no. He told the feds he ain't gonna say no. The state ain't gonna let him say that on the stand, but he told the feds.
But that's crazy work.
Yeah, that's crazy work.
Who paid into the pot, man? Listen. So you think this shit over with?
Matter of fact, go back to that part.
You gotta give me a time. You gotta give me a time. I can go to 5:49.
Yeah, we'll go back. Yeah, 5. Hold on.
I know that he was here.
Hey, shout out to my dog, OG Chevy Rider in the building. It's been a minute, bro. Salute to you.
And you had mentioned the money, is that correct?
Yeah.
And he had told you that Joke said it was too hot right now.
Yeah, it was too high right now.
But were you still interested in your money?
Yeah, I just wanted my money. I did the job, I just wanted my money.
Now, could you have gone to Joke and tried to get your money?
Nah.
Did you know him at all?
I had met with him, but you know, I ain't have no number on him.
How many times had you met with Joke?
Just one time at Quette house.
At Quette's house?
Yeah, Quette house.
And when did that happen? Before or after Dolph was killed?
It was before.
When that happened, was there conversation about these hits on the PRE rappers?
Yeah, really quick with doing all the talking, like, you know, just telling who out here to pray, how much everybody had on their head and stuff like that. And Juke was just like agreeing, like, you know what I'm saying? He made her take our phone outside first before we started doing any talking.
Who all was there for this meeting at Quette's house?
It was just me, Quette, and Juke.
You, Quette, and Juke.
He really wanted to meet. I had pulled up about some extra years, and Juke was already in there.
Gotcha.
And Quette had started talking, you know what I'm saying, like, you see right here, and Juke like, hello, phone outside. So he said, our phone outside.
They came back in?
Yeah, nah, Quette took the phones outside in the church. Me and Juke was already in hell, but Quette came back in and started talking.
At that time when you met with Juke, is that the first time that anybody's talked about money on Dolph's head?
Nah, the first time, it was just Quette by himself.
So this had come up before with Quette, and then comes up again with Quette and with Juke.
Right.
Now listen, y'all. I got a lot going on right now. My boy just got back home. I got a lot of stuff going on. Listen, I need to know what he said that people put in on the pot. That's what I'm trying to find out.
He said Quette told him who all had paid and who all had my money head on the head. That's what he did. Go back to that part.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to 549. Is that good enough?
Let's see.
And I know this is gonna sound redundant to y'all, but I every time I get to playing the content, somebody come into the studio. So
my knowledge, he was here.
And you had mentioned the money, is that correct?
Yeah.
And he had told you that Juke said it was too hot right now.
Yeah, it was too high right now.
But were you still interested in your money?
Yeah, I just wanted my money. I did the job, I just wanted my money.
Now, could you have gone to Juke and tried to get your money?
Nah.
Did you know him at all?
I had met with him, but you know, I ain't have no number on him.
How many times had you met with Juke?
Just one time at Quette house.
At Quette's house?
Yeah, Quette house.
And when did that happen? Before or after Dolph was killed?
It was before.
When that happened, was there conversation about these hits on the PRE rappers?
Yeah, really quick with doing all the talking, like, you know, just telling who out here to pray, how much everybody had on their head and stuff like that. And Juke was just like agreeing, like, you know, then he made her take our phone outside first before we started doing any talking.
Okay.
Who all was there for this meeting at Quette's house?
It was just me, Quette, and Juke.
You, Quette, and Juke.
He really wanted to meet. I had pulled up about some extra years. Juke was already in there.
Gotcha.
And Quette had started talking, you know what I'm saying, like, you see right here. And Juke like, hello, phone outside. He said, our phone outside.
They came back in?
Yeah, nah, Quette took the phones outside in the church. Me and Juke was already in hell, but Quette came back in and started talking.
At that time when you met with Juke, is that the first time that anybody's talked about money on Dolph's head?
Now, the first time, it was just Quette by himself.
So this had come up before with Quette, and then comes up again with Quette and with Juke.
Right.
When did you, in that timeline, so first just Quette, next Quette and Juke.
Right.
When did you met Justin in that timeline?
Ooh, you like right around the same time, you know what I'm saying?
As the first time when it was just Quette, or the second time when it was Quette and Juke?
Like, in between the first and the second time, I had, like, Quette had put me and Justin together, basically. Okay. That's how I met him, Quette.
Juke's the money man calling the shots. Yeah. Quette puts you and Justin together.
Right.
And you and Justin are cool with each other. Yeah. And interact with each other over the months. You said at least 5 times.
Yeah, something.
Mm-hmm.
You're trying to know what that after the murder.
It is. Money man calling the shots. Money man calling the shots. Oh, Ricky. Yeah. Rico.
Yeah, he did.
I'm telling you what it is, man.
Gosh, what the thing?
Mm-hmm. I mean, this shit ain't hard to see, man.
Okay, did you hear the part where he said Quette told him who all paid and had my money on their head?
It sounded like he said appraised, but I'm gonna give him that. Yeah. Because when you appraise somebody or you appraise a thing, you get a value, and basically that's what he was saying. That's 100 on Dolph, it's 50 on Glock, it's $59.99 on Snoop Bands, and 5 on Big Moochie Grave.
Memphis native, salute to you, my nigga.
Memphis native, what it do? I mean, bottom line, yeah. This shit is not over with. It's not over with. I swear, bro. Whoo. This don't get old. I know for some people it get old as hell, but when you locked into this, it really lets you know that these folks was they was at this for real, and it was a whole orchestrated attack. And it might seem like it's small potatoes because you got a clucker on the stand and you got a crash out in the behind the defendant table, but this ain't about them. I keep saying this. This is not about them. This is about the motor that sent them out. So if you don't think this going federal, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what to say. This shit is definitely going federal, man. Because it's too much stuff that was discussed in this trial alone that just, you know what I'm saying, it was mentioned and that was it. You know what I'm saying? They may have tried it. Okay. You think they put it back on the juke? This case got a lot of twists and turns. Yeah, that's true. It does. Listen, let me say something. I gotta say this. My theory that I have been sharing with y'all, I want to retract it. My theory on Juke and the fact that, you know what I'm saying, everybody got away with it so clean. I've been made privy to some information that leads me to believe that Gettin may not have had nothing to do with his brother getting taken down. I'm man enough to say it. But I was made aware of some information that let me know that, yeah, Gettin, I'm gonna say this, Gettin, I'm probably 98% positive that he didn't have nothing to do with his brother being taken down. But in the same instance, I'm 98% positive that he couldn't have done nothing if he did know that he was being taken down. And I'm just saying it. I'm saying it like a man. If I put a narrative out, a lot of people put narratives out, and when it don't come to pass, they just, hey, we on something else. We ain't even talking about that. No, I gotta retract that. I don't think he had nothing to do with that. Yeah, I think this was way over both of their head. Yeah. So y'all can quote me on that, screen record that, chop it up, do whatever you want to do with it. But yeah, what I said about Gotti having some involvement with his brother, I retract that. Yeah.
Hey man, it sounds like it took a lot for you to say that.
It did. It really did. It really did. It really did. But hey man, listen. Like I said, I've been made privy of some information that made a whole hell of a lot of sense. And I'm talking about from multiple sources. So there it is. Break out the microphones and the sequence jacket. These boys finna start a singing group. Yes. Before you turn off the lights. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be Orange Mound Quette featuring Maze. All these niggas gonna be singing for us over with. Just believe that. Yeah, real talk. All of them. Quette know if he got any chance of going home, his ass he gotta sing, do a 2-step, a jug, make a spin and a split. If he got any chance of going back home and being effective, you know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is what Quette like 44, 45 now. If you trying to get home before 70, you have to tell everything you know. And that still might not be enough.
That ain't gonna be enough, man. His jacket too messed up.
Yeah. His jacket is foul. His jacket is foul.
This conspiracy gonna give 30 to myself.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, me and Justin running away from the shoot after we got done shooting up.
Running back to that white Mercedes.
Running back to the car.
You can place that down on top of that.
Hold on, me and Justin in Whitehaven. Going to get cleaned up after the shooting.
Part of that video we watched.
What?
And are you the one with the messed up
This
shirt?
nigga telling it all.
Shirt up. I got my hoodie up, my blue hoodie up. I got one of my arms, his arm, hanging, leaning down like this because I'm shot.
Put that fish down.
They should have did a split screen and put one of them on straight drop.
It's the house on Brad where we parked car. Across the square.
You place that down.
Car we was in when we saw Dolph and when we did the killing.
And is that when it's in the back of Bradley?
Yeah, it's where we lived when I went and wiped it down in the backyard of Bradley Street.
Damn, this nigga
Now this house that was across the street from Quette's, had there been a rap video filmed there?
Yeah. Justin had shot a rap video there.
Justin shot a rap video actually in front of that house.
Yeah, in front of the house.
And were you actually in the rap video?
Yeah, I was in that video.
Not a chance.
And Justin, I was money up at the house in the video.
All right, you place that down.
Shit, they might have well redropped that video now. Shit, Justin got all day and all night. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. This nigga is doing all day and then some. Redrop the video. We'd like to see it.
Justin on the elevator.
Is he wearing the same outfit as he was during the shooting?
Yeah.
Hey, if y'all would hit the like button, please hit that like button. I bet them likes is looking pitiful. What the likes looking like, y'all? I bet them likes is anorexic than a motherfucker right now. Please hit the like button, fam. And support the channel if you can. Please donate to the channel. Super stickers, super chats, whatever. Cash out. Just support the channel. You know what I'm saying? Help us feel like we appreciate it for the work we're putting in. I appreciate y'all, man.
You place that place now.
Justin on the elevator.
You place that place down.
I know the feds was watching Dolph, but was they watching Straight Drop too? Everywhere this nigga went, it was a camera. This nigga go to the chicken hut, it's a camera. This nigga go to the gas station, swap cars, it's a camera. He go to the crosstown concourse, it's a camera. This nigga go to 2-lane apartments after they get finished with Dolph. It's a camera, and the damn camera is damn near right over their head. You can't make this up, man. They was never getting away with this. What Paul Hagerman said, you caught. Yes. This shit is over with, but it ain't over with.
Just loading up the road.
Loading up to roll. He's got his luggage. He's ready to get out.
Got his money. Yeah.
Find his photograph.
That be Jude.
And to your knowledge, is Big Joke now deceased?
Yeah, he deceased.
Now, y'all seen that picture? That picture was Juke standing next to his brother. They didn't put the brother in the picture. I wonder why. It's just a you know what I'm saying, astute observation. Hey, OG Chevy rider. An electric chair is not a chair, especially when straight drop is not sitting there.
Trying to have those markers and six numbered exhibits.
This man Luther impressions, man. It's funny. It is.
First picture is a picture of the defendant Luther shooting at Dolph. We'll mark that as exhibit number 6. Next picture is the witness and who he is identified as defendant running away from the scene.
You know, as much as I hate what they did to Dolph, man, this nigga sitting up there doing all that telling, it do something to my spirit, man. It's like, damn, you do all of this shit to turn around and just go and tell everything? You done told everything. What type of shoes you had on, where y'all went, what the car looked like. This nigga told everything, y'all, and it just, you know, we wasn't brought up like that. You know, even your mama tell you don't be a tattletale. This man told everything. And I get what Cypress be coming from when he said, I don't like a snitch. But damn.
No.
He needed to do what he did. He needed to do what he did, but it's still in the process of him doing it. This shit did something to my spirit. I just like, do you understand what I'm talking about, Cypress?
Yeah.
Like, damn, my nigga. If you was gonna go and sit in front of these folks and do all this telling, you might have should have thought about reconsider doing it. And that's the whole problem. You know what I'm saying? Niggas act like they the biggest gangsters, and this not the case with Cornbread. It's not the case with Cornbread, but niggas act like they the biggest gangsters, and they'll kill the whole world, and then get right up in the interrogation room and tell everything.
But that's what I don't listen. When I say I don't like, if you a civilian and you tell that, man, people can respect it.
Right.
But when you out here getting asked to do dirty, and you the first nigga to tell it, that's a problem, my nigga.
It really is. It really is, man. I'm talking about niggas telling everything. Jesus. Let's see what they talking about now.
Exhibit number 7. The next photo is a picture of 3 people with the white expedition parked outside of what appears to be a apartment complex. We'll mark this as exhibit number 8. The next photo is a picture of a house, front yard, driveway to the left of the house with people in the backyard. We'll mark this as exhibit number 9. Next picture is a picture of a white Mercedes. Mark this as exhibit number 10. The next picture is a picture of who's been described as the defendant, Dustin Johnson, with an orange baseball cap on, holding a couple of wads of money. We'll mark this as exhibit 11. The next picture is who the witness has described Justin Johnson standing in the elevator. Marked as exhibit number 12. The next picture is a picture of who the witnesses described as Justin Johnson standing in the elevator with the black gym shoes on, with the white thing on top, with gray sweatpants on, and a dark colored hoodie and the black cap.
They got bro dead to rights. They got his ass dead to rights, fam.
The next picture is what the witness has described as Justin Johnson in his yellow sweatshirt, standing on the outside of the elevator with packed luggage. Marked as exhibit number 14. And the next picture is a picture of a gentleman with bald head, hoodie on, with on front of the hoodie it's marked CMG, and that's been described as Big Jook by the witness. Marked as exhibit number 15.
Permission to publish these after I ask him some questions, right?
I picked up in South Davis.
We got to go to the crowds, y'all.
Like, what you mean by meet back with him?
I mean, they sat down and interviewed you in a room.
Yeah, I talked to them.
And did you tell them the truth?
Nah.
Right? Because specifically, they asked you whether or not you'd ever seen that Mercedes, right, and whether you'd been in it, right?
Right.
And you said, never been in it, never seen it, never been in it with Justin Johnson.
Correct.
Right? Okay, just to be clear.
Correct.
How about how many times would you say you've met with the state law enforcement included, right, in preparing to testify to that?
A couple times, three, 4 times.
Okay. Does that include are you including that time back in December, right, when you were picked up?
Nah.
Okay. So 3 or 4 times since.
Yeah.
Right. And one of the times you met with them was in March of 22. You remember meeting with them then? Sometime around then?
I don't know the exact months.
Going on
like that. I got my lawyer in March, so I don't know. I can't just pinpoint exactly what month.
Well, I'll say it like this. You started out with a different lawyer and you ended up with the lawyer you have now, right?
No, sir. He was never hired.
Okay, well, you got paid.
No, he did not get paid.
Did he get paid?
No,
He didn't get $50,000?
He did not. He ain't signed my jacket saying he represented.
That's not what I'm asking.
I just talked to him.
That's not what I'm asking.
Right.
Here come your favorite part, Cyrus.
You asked
He got $50,000.
So,
Hold on just a second. Ask your question, wait for the response.
The original lawyer in your case got $50,000 to represent you. Did he not?
I don't know exactly how much he got. I don't know. I
Okay.
can't say.
All right. And you knew that we're all clear here. That money came from CMG, right?
Yeah, I don't know exactly who, but yeah.
All right. So you talked today. You got paid for what you just testified to, didn't you?
After I was locked up,
You got paid,
my
right?
lawyer was paid.
You got $50,000 to pay a lawyer, right?
I didn't get it in my hand. Great. I don't know how much it was, but great. My lawyer got paid.
Okay. And there's no question that money was for services rendered. Killing Dolph.
Basically.
You took it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did your conscience bother you?
Come on.
Ball game. Listen, ball game. Ball game.
Conscience.
After I came to my senses, yeah.
Did you say, I can't have that money? I can't use that money because you still got a lawyer here.
Nah, I ain't say that.
You took the money.
Yeah, I took the money. I got the money.
Your conscience wasn't bothering you that bad, right? You said your conscience started bothering you, but not bad enough not to take the money for the job you did?
Well, I had already did it, so might as well. You know, I got a conscience still. That they came to my senses.
Right. Okay. So, you didn't think, man, I really shouldn't be able to keep money for killing somebody.
I didn't think like that.
Okay. Now, at the end of this, you said, you're direct. You said something about, you saw a picture of the person you said, Mr. Johnson, with a suitcase. And you said, he was there with his money, getting out of town.
Right.
To be clear, you don't have any direct knowledge of Justin Johnson getting a dime for this, right?
Nah, I ain't got it now.
Okay. So you can't say he's leaving with his money, right?
Right.
Okay. Now, a couple other things specifically. When you, as you say it, let's kind of put a timing on this. So you said March, you got your current lawyer, and you went back and met with the government again, right? Or the state.
Yeah, I don't know what month. Like I said, I can't say what it like they do me.
But if I told you met with law enforcement around March 13th of 22, does that sound about right? Okay. Well, let me ask you this. You said you had a change of heart.
Stan G, salute.
You wanted to tell the truth. When did that happen?
Like a couple months after I sobered all the way up, while I was in jail, sobered all the way up. I ain't in my senses like it was wrong.
Okay. So you got December is when you go to jail. December 9th?
Yeah, December 9th.
So a couple of months from then, you sober up, that's when you come to your senses.
Yeah, and then Justin had sent me a letter saying.
Well, I'm not asking you what Justin sent you a letter saying.
What automatically made me come to my senses and like, you know, it was wrong. You know what I'm saying? When he said, cut him loose, take the junk, and quit down with me.
Okay. So, Mr. Justin, you're saying Mr. Johnson sent you.
What type of a crash dummy do you have to be to let a nigga tell you, hey, cut me loose, man. Take Quette down with you. Tell me with Quette out there on that black top with you. I mean, a nigga disrespect your mind that bad that he said, hey, man, cut me loose. Tell him it was Quette. I got $7,000 or whatever the hell he said. These folks never respected this boy, and that's why I'm glad that he came to his senses and rolled over on all their ass, even though the shit don't sit well in my spirit to see a nigga just sit up there and do all that damn snitching after he done put in all that work. He put in the lion's share. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad he did it. Mm-hmm.
Something saying he actually said he didn't do it, right?
Nah, he didn't say he didn't do it. He said, cut him loose and take the junk and quit down with me because they ain't messing with us.
Oh, you mean tell the truth? Nah, because he didn't have anything to do with it. Tell the truth.
Nah, he saying me take the downfall. You cut him loose, let him go.
Okay.
And tell them get quit and him change clothes and quit with me instead of him.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Did you get it directly from Justin Johnson, this kite you're talking about?
You know, we got a rock meeting in the stuff, but we were talking through the vent. I was in each part, he was in each part. We were talking through the vent.
Did you get it directly from Justin Johnson?
Nah.
Did you see him right?
Did I get it? He said, did you get that? Did you get that kite?
Did you see him right?
Nah, I ain't see him right. I'm in another part.
Right, you can't even see him.
When he asked me, did I get that kite?
Okay.
He sent me more than one. He sent another one and said he got 7K.
I bet them niggas in the pod was tripping off these niggas talking so freely about Dolph. You know, when you talking through the vent, everybody can hear it. Everybody can hear it. Yeah, I bet these niggas was like, what the hell going on? Or they already knew. Let me put the bit down on mute. Come back when you ready, Sight.
Take that, I'll leave.
Where's that?
I don't know where it's at.
You lost it?
Nah, I sent it on out to my folks.
Okay, all right.
Sent it on out to my folks, my sister.
Okay. So, You started telling the truth then. So surely by August, you met with the state in August 10th of 22. Surely by then you're telling the truth. And you would agree with me, the truth doesn't change. It's the truth, right?
Yeah, the truth.
No, this nigga, listen to this nigga pitch on his voice, man. This nigga under pressure. Every time he get pressured, yeah, man. All right, I'm gonna let y'all hear it.
Quette brought me in and set me up for the police and kept me, so might as well tell the truth. If we gonna tell the truth.
Okay. So today, for the first time ever, you testified that you wiped that Mercedes down.
Yeah.
You've never said that before.
No, I ain't know.
You never told them. You never told them that you wiped that Mercedes down?
I never told detectives when I talked to them. Nah.
Why would you not tell them? They've asked you every question under the sun about this case, right?
I said detectives. I never admitted that I was involved to detectives when I first got locked up December 9th.
You know they take notes and they recorded your entire interview.
Right.
From August.
Right.
Why didn't you tell them in August you wiped the car down?
Because we were talking about so much, you know, we slipped my mind from.
And they specifically asked you, and you said,
Dang, asked me to get away from cutting.
You don't recall them asking you and you saying, Justin said he had someone wipe the car down.
Yeah, he told me he had somebody to wipe the car down too.
But you didn't think to ask him,
I
right?
told him, yeah, I wiped it down. He said he used the right stuff, because I got somebody else to wipe it down. You know what I'm saying?
So now you're saying you told Justin that you went and wiped it down.
Yeah, I told him too.
Why didn't you tell that to law enforcement who's seeking the truth from you, right?
That was stuff slip a person's mind too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
kind of an important detail.
Like, they ain't asked me to get away from cutting him, so.
You don't think so?
I don't recall.
Okay. Well, your fingerprints are on that car.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
So when did you go do that?
Man, G, if you want to pull up, you can pull up, bro. I'll drop the link.
Like, a couple days after the shooting.
Did you tell Quette? Did you go by Quette's house?
Yeah, I had called Quette and told him that I was finna walk in their backyard so he'll know who walking over there. I ain't called him.
So you called him, you let him know. You walked through his backyard.
Not through his backyard. That I was finna walk in the backyard where the car was in.
Okay. Why would you need to tell Quette you were going to be at the car across the street?
Because he got killed. So I ain't want him to think nobody trying to get him enough to get shooting at me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, let him know what's up.
And just to be clear, does he have cameras on the abandoned house, or you're just saying shooting out from his, facing out from his house?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you, testimony today is you called Quette.
So if he got the cameras on his house, he might have seen who did. Come on, man, help me out. You know, I always get it mixed up with Devin Burns, Desmond Rogers. Yeah, he might have seen who did Desmond Rogers. He probably got that in, you know what I'm saying, HD. That's a lot going on, man. There's a whole lot going on, man. There's a lot that ain't been exposed. But you know, that's what we're here for, to cover it in real time. We here for it, right?
And told him you were going to go over there and wipe that car down. Okay. And you didn't tell law enforcement that either. Does that surprise you that you wouldn't have told them, hey, I even called Quette and told them I was going to go over and do it?
Nah, because, you know, like I say, stuff slip a person mind every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, when law enforcement talking to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't just finna remember everything bit for bit right then and there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, 3 or 4 times, as you said it, right? To meet with them, to go over it, to think about it. You were able to talk with counsel before you went into this. You were able to look at paperwork before you went in, right?
Before I went in with.
And met with it.
Yeah, what you mean though? What you saying? Like, what you saying?
It just slipped your mind.
Now, what you saying? Like,
No,
what slipped my mind? What you saying?
To tell them all the details.
Yeah, I couldn't just remember detail like that.
Because it's hard to keep up with details when you're lying. You would agree with that, right?
Nah, when you tell them the truth, like,
Okay.
It's like, it's hard to keep up with details.
So, you're saying that one just slipped your mind? Okay. You didn't bring it up. They didn't ask you. You just slipped your mind. Okay.
I answered the questions they asked me correctly. You know, like if they ain't asked me, if I don't want to call them ask me, I ain't answering.
So, law enforcement specifically asked you about this $800 that you got after the shooting, right?
Right.
And today, I just want to make clear, you're saying that $500 was hand delivered by Justin with a letter to your neighbor.
Right.
And her name, just to be clear, is Vivian Fifi, right?
Correct.
Lives next door to your dad.
Correct.
And you know that happened, correct?
Correct.
You say you were on the phone with Justin and Miss Fifi when that was happening.
Correct.
And to confirm that Miss Fifi actually got the money.
Correct.
Memphis native, shut your mouth.
Okay. Now, but you would agree with me that's not the story you first told law enforcement, right?
I don't recall.
You don't recall?
I can't say he's correct in that, but I don't know what I told them like when I first talked to him.
But is that
I
the truth?
recall the interview that I had with them back then, so I can't say it's correct or it's not.
Okay. Well, did you tell them that you told them the truth, right?
Yeah, I told them the truth.
All right. So, in that same interview, if that's the truth with Miss Fifi, in that same interview earlier, why would you tell them that some masked man came in a Chrysler 300 on 2 occasions?
No, I
and
did
said,
not say that.
You didn't say that.
I didn't say that earlier. I did not say that. Yeah, the madman on 2 occasions came.
You didn't say that.
Justin dropped it off to Miss Fifi the first time, and he had somebody with a mask on the second time with $300. That's what I said.
So, if that interview recording's got your voice saying that you and Angela backed up in the driveway next door and on 2 separate occasions, the first time somebody brought $500 and your girlfriend Angela got out and got it, and you stayed in the car, and then on another occasion, which is what you said today, somebody bought $300 and Angela got out and got it. You're saying that's just not it. It's like, you didn't say that. Somebody else jumped in your interview that was recorded and said those things.
Yeah, I don't remember saying all that. I can't recall it.
Sorry. What's happening? What's happening? Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
Keita, what's up?
What's going on with it, Keita?
Hey, Memphis native, I got a question, Memphis native. You from Memphis?
Is that what native mean?
Oh, you know what I mean, man. People be coming up with all type of shit nowadays.
Yeah, man, that shit crazy, man.
Shout out to
that
Memphis.
shit crazy. Shout out to Memphis native, man. Salute to everybody coming in the building, man. Please hit the like button. Do me that. You know what I'm saying? And if you ain't rocking with us and you know what I'm saying, sitting in the dark being a hater, man, listen, I respect it. Be a hater. Don't hit the like button. But for the ones that rocking with me, hit that like button, man. And support the channel if you can. $1 or $2, anything will do. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Hey, Miss Nelly, how you doing, baby?
Salute to Miss Nelly and salute to M Rose in the building. All the way up north, man. Shout out to M Rose, man. For real. Please run them likes up.
Shout out to So Lovely, too.
We got the memberships for the low. The memberships ain't but $2.99. I'm talking about they hot out the press, man. Good membership. Let's go.
But we just say Yeah, you know, I said, yeah, I got it really good.
Okay. But if you were telling the truth, you wouldn't have any trouble, right? Going, did I say that or not? Because you know you didn't say it because you told the truth.
I'm telling the truth. I'm telling
This time or that time?
I can tell the truth all the time, all along.
Okay.
Since that good, might as well tell the truth.
A couple of things. You had only two conversations. Well, let me back up. You had one conversation at Quette's house where Jook was there, correct?
Correct.
Justin wasn't there.
Nah, you won't know.
And then you said you had an earlier conversation with just you and Quette about the Dolph hit, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Great face. What they do?
So lovely. What's up, baby?
Now,
Great face.
So lovely. What's good?
this conversation that you had at Quette with Juke was there. I think you said you went to buy X pills.
Correct.
You weren't going over there for the specific purpose of saying you wanted to a chance at killing Dolph.
Nah.
Did you ever, during that meeting that you had with Jook and Quette present, did you ever say that you can get up on Dolph real easy because you know where his aunt lives and you see him over there at least once a week?
Let's go.
Never said that.
Let's go.
Now, you've testified today that no promises were made, right? But you're expecting to get consideration. No.
No consideration.
You're not expecting to get any consideration for your sentence in this case, based on what you're doing here today.
But I know I'm going to jail anyway, so.
Okay.
So maybe we can be real, get it off my chest, feel better. Start my healing process.
Tell what you told your sisters when you wrote them back in March of 22.
I don't know. Probably not.
You lied to them?
I say anything. I don't know.
Now we're getting somewhere. You'd say anything.
I say anything.
I know for sure that they taking my letters and stuff, so.
You told them my lawyer is trying to tell me my best out is working with the feds, helping them, something I've never done in my life.
Yeah.
So you're telling them I didn't do this. I didn't really do it. But I'm going to say I did it so I can get out of prison.
Nah, I ain't saying it like that. I ain't saying it like that. Like, I'm saying like, it's my best out to be honest and stuff like that. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, be truthful because they already know. So, if they already know, why play with these folks? And they already know.
And then you said, just so on that point, your lawyer, he said that's the only way I will not do life in jail.
Yeah, if I said it then, you know, if you know what I said, if I wrote it, I said it. Okay. I ain't gonna say I didn't write it.
And then you say that you're hoping essentially not to do any time because your lawyer that you have now was responsible for getting one of the people in the Holly Bobo case out without doing any jail time.
Yeah, I told them his history, you know what I'm saying, like his history, but what he did in the past ain't got nothing to do with it.
No? So you weren't expecting to walk free After today, that's not what you were expecting.
After them folks kept telling me I ain't going, I said forget it. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't, it is what it is. I'm being real. So it is what it is. I feel better than.
Okay. Because you told your sisters they gotta let me walk free if I make any deals with them.
And my sister and they green, they don't know nothing about no, like no folks teachers and stuff like that. They green, they don't know nothing about no jail time or nothing like that. So, you know, we just praying, hoping for the best outcome. You know what I'm saying? Like we just leaving in God's hands.
Now what's leaving in God's hands, like you told them.
Why would you lie to your family? I mean, you had this this hit of conscience after you got clean, right? Right?
It basically like speaking into existence, you know what I'm saying? Like hoping for the best, you know what I'm saying? Outcome, you know what I'm saying? Faith.
Exactly. Hoping to walk free if you go in and testify in this case, right?
Before I talk to them folks and stuff like that, like before I talk to them, they were telling my sister them like, man, I ain't never did no police ass shit, but you know what I'm saying? But I already told them everything. They already knew everything, so I might as well, you know, tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? Tell my road, tell.
You absolutely have done some police ass shit.
Hero, tell hero. You know what I'm saying? So be honest.
Quette, and you bring up Quette in this letter. You even tell your sisters that when you saw Quette on December 8th, it was like he had a limited time to find somebody to pin this on. Talking about Quette.
Hey.
Hey, shout out to my dog Music 101. He's one of the most thorough dudes on this app, man. If y'all ain't rocking with Music 101, y'all go sub to Music 101. He producing content on the daily. Yeah, salute to you, my brother. I love what you're doing, and I love the consistency. Music 101, y'all. You got that promo too if y'all need it.
You know, I was just getting locked up, right? So I want people to say, yeah, that was me. I'm not going to say, y'all know that was me or something like this. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
You ain't just got locked up. Agreed? You got locked up in December. This is in March.
Yeah, but I'm still just locked up over here. I came over here in January 11th. So I'm over here now, and I know everything I do, say, whatever was right. They might intercept you. They might listen on the phone, so I can't talk like I really want to. You know, letters of me.
You repeatedly say in these letters to your sisters that you didn't do this, and you're only gonna lie to get yourself a deal. Fair? Whether it was true, whether you say you were lying to them or not, that's what you said here.
I said it in that letter once again. I just got over it. I know my case over. I ain't talked to no state or nothing like that. I ain't talked to nobody. So I'm not finna admit to doing nothing in no letter, knowing they might interfere in it. Take it.
You met with law enforcement in December, on December 9th, on the day of the arrest.
Yes, sir, I did.
And within days of writing this, and maybe before then, well, you didn't remember. In days of writing this, you're back meeting with law enforcement.
December the 9th?
In March 13th.
You said December the 9th.
You met with them December 9th?
December the 9th.
You're back meeting with them March 13th of 22. Days after writing this letter to your sister, or these letters to your sister.
Well, if it was after I wrote this to my sister, then I wasn't going to confess because you said I wrote this before I met with them, right?
So, I guess what you're saying that is when you met with law enforcement, if it was in March, that you realized you weren't going to lie and you decided to tell the truth then.
To the law enforcement?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, this issue about the $50,000 we talked about earlier, you went into a proffer sometime in March and lied about the $50,000.
What you mean?
You didn't tell them that you had gotten $50,000 for killing Dolph.
I didn't tell them because that was for my lawyer.
Okay.
That was for my lawyer. So I ain't tell them right then, you know. Nah.
And then in August, you and your lawyer have to appear for another proffer, and you have to clear that up because you lied.
Yeah, I kept a G. Like, you know, yeah, my lawyer told me that the best thing to do, JB on you. That is.
Okay. But you still weren't honest, even after meeting with them the first time. And then in August, you meet with them again.
Hold up, what you mean y'all weren't honest after meeting with them? Hold up,
In March. You lied about the money in March.
In March? Like, what? Why I lie about some money?
You didn't tell them you got any money for killing Dolph.
Nah, look, when I spoke to my lawyer, and my lawyer told me to be honest, I was honest with them.
Okay.
I was honest with them. I told them about the 800, so I ain't tell them I got no money for killing Dolph. I told y'all about the 800. So how I didn't tell you that?
You ain't tell him about the 50. You ain't tell him about the 50 that you got from CMG. That's what he's saying. You know what he's saying. Don't play dumb now.
Now, you originally even tried to get your girlfriend to lie for you, right? With an alibi, Angela.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Who's Letitia Jackson?
Now, Divine Black Rose, I really feel like Quette left him in ATL because he broke the news to Quette that, you know, and this is all alleged, that he was going with CMG management. You see, all of them old videos that Straight Drop was doing with all the Trullers in the background, waving all them firearms and whatnot. I believe that was an Orange Mound Quette production, him and CEO Teasy. You know what I'm saying? But when it came down to the come down and they filmed that Stepped On music video, he broke the news to Quette that, hey, we finna do this and that's it for us. We finna run down on Dolph or whoever and get one of these paper route niggas and that's it. I'm rolling with CMG management. I think that's what that was. And that's why he left him in the A.
That's my baby mom. My kid mom.
Okay.
Now,
What'd you say, Syke?
I was hiding at DJ Simpson. Go ahead.
What up with a DJ Sip Sauce? Salute to your big homie.
I think you said, well, let me ask you this. Was the day that you shot Dolph, but the day before that, did you know you were going to shoot Dolph?
Nah, I ain't know nothing about all these, but I ain't know we gonna catch Dolph or nothing. But the next day was the day we caught Dolph, it was my baby girl's birthday, to be honest.
Okay.
And I know I told her about a house, buying them a house and all that because I knew that they already had hits on everybody's head and we was out looking for somebody. We didn't know we were gonna catch Dolph, we didn't know who we were gonna catch.
Is that why it was a particularly big day for you?
What you mean big day?
Well, you text Miss Jackson, let's see, 9:05 a.m. on November 17th, 2021, you say, good morning. I went to sleep in the midst of texting you to knowing today is my big day.
My baby birthday. My daughter's birthday.
November 17th?
Yeah, my daughter.
You went and killed a man on your daughter's birthday?
Type of weird ass nigga is you. you don't went and downed a nigga. Not only just a regular nigga, you down a philanthropist, a man that gave back, a man that put his side of the city on the map. Just for you to buy a damn bouncy house and a family pack of hot dogs to put on the grill. The fuck wrong with these niggas, man? This shit crazy, man. That just show you that some people elevated don't go all the way to the top, man. Real talk. This
You
shit
should
is wild.
stall that man out on your daughter's birthday, man.
Yeah, for real. For real.
Even if you gonna go with the mood, don't do it on your child's birthday. That make it worse, man.
Nigga.
Shit if you doing some shit like this.
Go pick up some damn cans, sell some blood, do something. This This nigga said, "Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm finna go kill a nigga and come back and we can go to Walmart." Nigga, you dumb as shit. Oh my God.
Man, I'm trying to make it right for her. I ain't have no money. I'm trying to get some money that day. So I'm trying to make sure my baby girl, man, have a beautiful birthday. So do whatever. You know, I'm trying to get high on pills. Do whatever.
But you're telling her you're gonna buy her house, you're gonna give her $10,000 for it.
I said this day before.
The day before.
Yeah, you know, I can tell females that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my baby mama. I was trying to get back with her, whatever. It ain't just like, you know, it's just game. You know what I'm saying? It's just game. Damn, got all, like, just game.
So you're just lying to her too?
I ain't saying lying. I ain't gonna say that. Game and lying is two different things because
okay.
You know, tell the person what they want to hear. You know what I'm saying?
Like these fine people.
Nah, I don't know them.
Got your ass.
So if it's game, it ain't a lie.
I ain't trying to run game on no baby.
Gotcha, bitch.
Sure. I put myself in the murder, so I don't worry about it. Make sense now.
But you think you're walking.
I ain't saying I'm walking. That folks just told me, them folks been told me I'm doing time, so, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
So, at the shooting itself, I just want to be clear on this. You say Justin got shot.
He got scraped on the back.
Explain to me the difference between a scrape and getting shot.
Like, you know, when you fall and you scrape your knee or something, like the bullet glaze your back. Like
Graze, not glaze.
I got hit, and he went in my back.
Okay, so you're saying a bullet grazed. You said scrape. I just want to make sure I'm sure. Okay, so you're saying Justin got grazed, a bullet grazed on his back.
Yeah.
Was he bleeding?
Yeah, he was bleeding, but it wasn't like mine was. Like, you know, hit it like mine was.
How much was your leg bleeding a lot?
Yeah, my leg was bleeding a little bit. Like, you can see the skin, you know what I'm saying? Scab, skin, and stuff like that. So it was just glazed, but my arm.
This nigga with the glaze, bro. Come on, chill out with the glaze. Listen, gang. Hey, let's get us to 100 likes on this live stream. We at 75. I know we got 25 people in here that can go on, put their thumb on that like button for you, boy. Hit that like button and let's get to 100 likes, man. For real, for real. Let's show some love, man.
Went in and rested in my back.
And you said that when you went to Keona's house, that she did some wound care on you and Justin.
We helped each other. All of us helped each other.
Okay, so you wiped Justin's back down?
Yeah,
that spot?
She would help him with the tab, and you know, we were helping each other. Helping each other.
Okay. And I think you said when y'all got to Keona's house, you changed clothes when you went in. Both of them. Okay. And then you identified a person you said was Mr. Johnson that came out and then stuck his head in a charger, but you were in the house. But you said that was.
He came out and got the wound kit.
All right. So did y'all do the wound care before changing clothes or after you got the wound kit?
Before the wound kit came, we had a towel and soap and stuff and peroxide. You know what I'm saying? We were doing it like this.
Okay. When you met with Juke and Quette, Quette was doing most of the talking. Go back. Right?
He was talking.
And you testified earlier about this, just to be clear, Govan before they hit on Dolph, before you did it, had already negotiated with you to get $10,000.
Yeah, from me and $10,000 from Jesse.
Okay. Now, I want to be clear about, I'm going to get to that in a minute, but I want to make sure $10,000 to you, you talked about it before, and then he came back to you after the fact and asked you about the 10 because he wanted his money, right?
Yeah, I want a man too.
Okay. Now, you said today, pretty matter-of-factly, that he had the same $10,000 from Justin. But when you were interviewed by law enforcement in August, they asked you that. And you said, I think he had the same deal with Justin. Right? So do you know it or do you think it?
I probably did say that then, but basically I'm saying the same thing I said then.
So you're not sure?
I'm saying the same thing I said then.
Okay, that you think he did.
I'm saying the same thing I said then. You can put it how you want to put it, but I'm saying, you know what I'm saying?
I'm putting it the way you put it.
What I know, you know what I'm saying? What I know.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, if you know it, why would you tell them then that you thought it? I think he got it. Why wouldn't you go? He got it. He had the same deal. I was there.
It's because just that.
And shout out to Luke Evans. I think Luke Evans is a good attorney. I done seen him in action on some other cases. But this shit was so sloppy that he didn't have nothing to work with. He was working with the very bare bones of information. There was no corner that he could cast doubt into. None. You know, only thing he could do was, you know, make Cornbread is just as guilty as Justin. That's it. That's what they doing, passing blame on each other. But all of these folk guilty of sin. This is the most open and shut case I have ever seen. The most open and shut that I've ever seen. Now, the one that coming after this with the federal entities, it's not going to be as open and shut, especially with people that's, you know what I'm saying, not here to represent for themselves. Everything gonna get dumped on them, and I'm pretty sure Quette gonna do the same thing. He gonna dump a good bit of blame on Juke for this whole situation. So them dudes was messy, sloppy, greedy, and desperate, and delusional, by the way. Yeah, this nigga could have went and did a million things to get that damn money for a birthday party, bro. Shit, I ain't even gonna go there, man.
They bring me my money, so I don't know what he gave me. You know what I'm saying? So,
okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Elaborate, Great Faith.
One moment, Judge.
$18 likes. Do we got 18 likes? Is there 18 likes in the building? Y'all gonna reach on down and hit that like button. Turn that like button clear, man. Or turn it white, or whichever one it is. Turn that like button white, man. Do we got 18 likes in the building? Let me know something. Talk to me. Purposely sloppy. Yeah. Let's talk about it, Great Face.
Now, once I see it, start panicking, you know, like, dang, blood start coming out.
Facts.
But I know not to panic that bad, though, because I've been shot before. So in the wife's face, I'm sitting up like this, so my blood won't get nowhere in the car. Sitting up like this, and we driving at a fast pace. So I jump out this jump out this position, right?
Okay. You got a gunshot in your shoulder, a graze on your leg, and you say Mr. Johnson's been grazed on his back.
Correct.
And you can see the graze, right?
Nah, I ain't looked at it because when he's driving, I'm making sure we didn't know he was glazed at first. So I'm trying to make sure he don't wreck. So I'm like, you all right? You all right? I'm talking to him. But he said he's been hit too.
Okay, he said he got hit. You've gotten grazed on your leg. You can look down. You felt it. Then you can look down and see it, right? All right. Now, you said you wiped down this car. How'd you wipe down the car? And what'd you do?
What you mean?
How did you wipe down the car? What'd you do? You walked through the backyard, you walked up to the car. What did you do next?
You know, I had like peroxide and bleach and stuff, and wipe them cutting.
Peroxide and bleach. So you walked back through this yard and you had big things of peroxide and bleach in your hands.
You trying to say how I did it with a shot on?
I know, I'm just saying, I don't want to know how you did it.
See what you did.
I don't know how you did it. I might need to walk down the car. I don't know. So how'd you do it?
Man, I just wiped the guy there. You know what I'm saying? I got wiped the guy there.
All right, where'd you wipe?
Inside and stuff. Inside in the door panel.
Door panel?
Yeah.
So you wiped down. Where'd you wipe down on the inside?
Like the armrest, seat and stuff in the door panel.
Okay. What about the outside of the car?
Door panel. Door panel. You know what I'm saying? Wipe the door panel down.
Anything else?
On the outside? Nah, just door panel.
And you know your prints on the car.
Yeah, I ain't know that my print was on the car at the time, but I'm wiping the door panel where I know I touch. You know what I'm saying? Like door panel and stuff like this. And the glove department, I was just trying to wipe real fast, but I ain't want the lawn to go out, so I was just trying to wipe real fast, cause it's late. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to get caught by the cop. It's late. I'm shot, but I'm bandaged up, you know? So, and I ain't trying to let my hat go down there because I was on pills and stuff.
Did you do stuff afterwards?
What's the?
Did I you use to clean the car?
I just had it already on the towel, and I went back there and did it real fast.
Okay, so back just a few minutes ago, I said you walked back there with like containers of peroxide and bleach and a towel, and you said yes.
I ain't say that.
So I want to make sure you had it was just on the towel.
Yeah, it was on the towel.
Okay. So just one towel. What'd you do with the towel?
I took it back with me.
Okay. Who drove you?
My dad. I made her hit the block. Hit the block while she let me out, and I got out and walked up, went back there.
And your girl's Angel on.
Yeah.
And just so I'm clear, when would this have been in relation to you shoot Dolph on the 17th? Same day?
No.
2 days, 1 day later, 2 days later?
It wasn't, I can't tell you exactly, but it was a couple days later, before they found the car. It probably was the night before they found the car.
And so she dropped you off, was she in the tracks?
She dropped me off on Barrett, and I got out.
Barrett?
Barrett Street.
Okay.
I got out on foot. Whoa. I ain't want her truck on the street and nothing.
Okay. Was it day or night?
Nighttime.
Okay. Was she in the tracks?
Yeah.
Now, did Quette ever tell you that either he or someone else had wiped the car down?
Quette?
Yeah.
Nah, just told me that he had somebody wipe the car down.
And you were testified about leaving your cell phone in there?
Yeah, I left it in the glove box.
In the glove box. All right. But you had already went to pressure world and done all that by the time you go back to wipe it.
I went to pressure world and done what?
Got in your phone.
Yeah, I went to pressure world today. And right after we shut off, like after we split up from the apartment, I went to pressure world. Same day.
When you talked about in your testimony about getting a car covered.
Yeah.
When is that in relation to when you wiped the car down?
Like when Quette gave me the money for the car coat, it was the same day that they had found the car. Same, like early that morning, he gave me the money for the car coat, and I was gonna put it on there later on the night, but they found the car.
And just to be,
what is this nigga thinking? I know he want to be anywhere but where he at right now. Why I tell you, and this lady right here. See this lady right here? That's the PI. That's straight drop private investigator. And she didn't bring nothing to the table. She just sat there writing and crying when straight drop got 100 years. So good luck with Quette and his PI.
Be clear, if I remember right, you said Quette called you to say, I need you to go come over here, get money for a car cover, don't cover that car.
Justin talking about that anyway. Justin talking about that anyway.
But were you part of the were you part of the conversation between Govan and Justin to be talking about that anyway?
What you mean? Was like
you just said he and Justin were talking about that. Were you part of those conversations?
Justin was telling him he was gonna send him some cash out money to buy a car cover so we could cover.
How do you know that?
Because I went over there. I was over to Govan house. I had got some pills on me and everything. Like, and we were talking about we had to get rid of this car. We were saying we need to get rid of this car, burn this car up.
And you're saying that Govan's telling you.
Ken Adams, what it do? Man, listen. Why is y'all niggas talking about we need to get rid of this car, burn this car up 3-4 days after the hit? These boys, man, I ain't never seen nothing so sloppy. Not when it comes to somebody as important as Dolph. This was the sloppiest shit I never seen, y'all.
He's in contact with Justin. And Justin, okay. All right. And just to be clear, when it comes to Govan or Quette, is it a y'all need to take care of this problem, or is it we, him included, need to take care of this problem?
He's saying me and Justin really need to get rid of that car. He told me because if they question him, he gonna tell them Hollywood the message so he can give it to his gambler. That's what he said.
Thank you, Mr. Smith.
I know, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll be super quick.
It is.
The last thing this probably didn't understand. Quette told y'all that if the police come to him and ask him about the car, he's going to say, holler at William Massey.
Yeah.
Is that his attorney?
Yeah, that was his attorney.
Okay, so he's telling y'all, he's going to tell the police, I'm not talking to y'all, talk to my attorney.
Yeah, he talked to my attorney. So I can give it to my gambler.
To his sports gambling?
Yeah.
Okay. When Mr. Evans was asking you questions, he's asking about text messages and stuff. This is something I just forgot to do. Did the police seize your telephone from Letitia after you gave it to her?
Yeah.
Is that telephone 901-513-6236?
Sure.
And the very last thing, every time I've met with you, me and you have met, if you count 2 minutes back there, maybe 3 times. Is that right?
Yeah.
Have I ever told you you're going to walk out of jail?
Nah, he never did.
Have I always told you that you're going to prison?
Yeah, he told me
that. No further questions.
Evans, any recross?
Damn shame.
How are you name witness?
We have 5 minutes to get Florida ready for the medical examiner. She's going to be the next witness judge.
Take a break.
Court staff in recess. Brief recess.
Damn shame, y'all. That nigga did all of that gangster shit just to go in there and tell these folk every intricate detail. And the homeboy sitting over there with the bubble gut shaking. Boy, I tell you, it's sad. It's sad because this shit ain't have to be done. But you know, when you desperate and your mind cluttered, you know, you never know what niggas is capable of, man. You never know what niggas is capable of. And they found the right two. And these niggas fell for the bait. Hook, line, and sinker. Hook, line, and sinker, man. Not only is Drop doing 100 years, Cornelius finna do probably 30, 40 years. Quette finna do shit. Quette taking it to the door, so ain't no telling how much time he finna get, you know? And then the federal portion.
Yeah.
Go on, get you a stretch in, bro. Go on, get you a good stretch in. What you finna say?
Hold on. I still don't understand what's going on there to hear with him. We must trust true facts. Yeah, I feel the same. I feel the same way. Great faith.
No, and the theory is that you know what I'm saying, get you a scapegoat, get you, you know what I'm saying, a fall guy, and if you succeed in what y'all set out to do, knock him down. You know what I'm saying? If he got one of the guys, he wasn't gonna try to knock the guys down. But I don't know. The shit just didn't. None of this shit.
Went the way they wanted to.
Yeah, it didn't unfold the way they wanted to unfold, man. All that rah goes out the window when them white folk come. Yeah, for real. For real. 3 or 4 minutes. Shit, it wasn't even 3 or 4 minutes. It was like 38 seconds at the most. Cost them boys their whole life. William Massey, big time trial lawyer from the M-Town. Okay. Appreciate you. Yeah. Said they was bored that day. That's crazy. Well, guess what? They finna be bored a whole lot longer. A whole lot longer. These folk done crashed the whole empire. A whole empire, man. Oh yeah, Hilda, they tried to get Cornbread to go to Privé to get his money. Oh, you know how that would have turned out. You know how that would have turned out. They kept trying, they kept throwing out bait to get him. You know. I think the first money, he was like, and he knew it. He knew it. He might be a clucker, but he knew what the deal was. You know what I'm saying? Leave it with my next door neighbor. Then on the other money, I guess that was the 300 or whatever. They were like, shit, he sent his girl out to get it. So it's like he knew they were trying to knock him down. Yeah, it just ain't work out. Salute to him for yeah. Nigga's an idiot savant, man. He was definitely an idiot savant, and he played the game how it go. He made it, you know what I'm saying? He made it to the police station. Quette definitely turned him in. You know what I'm saying? I think they got Cornelius from the hospital. I think didn't he go to the hospital down in South Haven?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he went to the hospital down in South Haven, and that's where they scooped him up at. You know, the 9th of December. I think they got straight dropped like the next month, the following month, in Terre Haute, on the way to Terre Haute, Indiana. But yeah, and who knows? They probably will finna knock straight drop head off once they got him to where he was going. And I think Shondell Barnett might have known that too, because Shondell got a case of the cold feet. You know, let me go take a piss, and while you pissing, you calling the people saying that, hey, we right out here off Highway 19. Them folks ain't have a clue what them folks was, man. Shondell gave them people up, man. They put Shondell in one facility, straight drop in another facility. Extradited straight drop to Memphis, left Shondell there. They like, what y'all want us to do with this high yellow nigga, man? He said, I don't know. we don't need him. Send him to Texas. Shondell couldn't get out of his own way. He out there in Fort Worth doing domestic violence disputes and all type of crazy stuff. I think he got locked up twice. You know what I'm saying? After the second time he got locked up, that's when people really found out that, damn, Shondell Barnett is in Fort Worth. And that's when he popped out with the live. He did the live. He said, these folk ain't looking for me. Showed the leg monitor. Get here. Everybody get here. Everybody get here. That nigga said that shit for 20 minutes. Just to show that leg monitor and say, ain't nobody looking for me. Cut the camera off. Next time we hear about Shondell Barnett, right after this man get life in 35. They bring Shondell Barnett into Memphis in the dark of the night, in the midnight hour. Book him. Let him sign himself out. He done. No connection to this, period. This nigga was telling. Yeah. So, I don't know, man. crazy situation. I don't want to get into it too deep. I just don't believe Cornelius is just somebody, just anybody. Cornelius had connections, be it family or gang, with some important people. Well, his people had influence. He was the only knucklehead out the group. You know, he said he come from a line of teachers and you know what I'm saying, educators. You know, Quette gonna get a short bid because he got some intel to give them Peckerwood. Hey man, it could be the case. He better have it. Because if he don't, his ass is grass. And Cornelius is the weed eater. For real.
And then Hagerman gonna be like, he died.
Yeah, Hagerman is the sling blade. Hagerman definitely the sling blade. Those ninjas were not bored. They were thirsty, desperate, and undisciplined. Absolutely. Neo, what he do? Cornelius knew what was up. He just had a love for beans, narcotics, and things of that sort. If Cornelius was a flunky, he wouldn't have made it to them apartments with straight driver. I agree. You on to something. But I will say that I honestly believe that he got out first for a reason. When they pulled up, he got out first for a reason because they wanted to see if security was gonna knock him down. If security had to knock Cornelius down, straight drop would have never got out the car. He would have put the pedal to the metal, but he didn't get knocked down, and so he came to finish everything off. I learned something new about this case every time I tune in. Listen at you, pimp tight. Salute to your home. It's a crazy case. It's far from over. August 18th on Mount Quette, come up on the stand or go sit. He gonna take that same spot that straight drop took, and we just gonna see how things shake out, man. We're gonna see if Handel Durham Jr. and Manny Aurora are smart enough to outsmart Paul Hagerman. This is gonna be a great one, y'all. This is gonna be a great one, and we covering every single bit of it. I hope y'all locked in. I hope y'all hit that like button. I hope we close to 100 likes. We need them 100 likes, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even stop asking for donations. Just get us to 100 likes. Get us where we need to be. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is Cornelius Smith. But next on the plate, my guy. My guy, Orange Mountain Quette. Boy, I tell you. And shout out to Stan G. Stan G. Got him on that speakerphone talking real crazy. He kicked back on the couch asking for. He said he kicked back on the couch watching an 85-inch TV. God damn. Can't take it with you, Quette. Can't take it with you, home. Yeah, this finna be a good one. What you got to say about this site?
Well, enjoy that 85-inch while you can.
For real. Because you never watch another football game on that bitch. Trust and believe me.
Because there ain't going to be an 85-inch where you going, my nigga.
Yeah. By the time football starts, your ass will be in processing. Trust and believe. I don't give a damn. You get Perry Mason, Matlock, damn Lawrence Welk on this bitch. You is not coming back once you go in. What they say about them rope straps? You check in, but you don't check out. Yeah, get ready. It's going down. It's going down. You know what I'm saying? Let's not forget about the play at Privé. 2 words. Say it for me, Sipe. Yeah, I ain't finna say it either. You heard me. I ain't finna say it.
We ain't doing that, man.
You heard me. I'm not finna say that.
No, sir.
Keep your eyes on Steve Morrow. A top attorney in a corrupt city in an unconcerned state holds weight. I agree. 8 more likes. Let's get it, man. 8 more likes, man. We got 8 more thumbs to be mashed. Y'all get them likes up, man. 100 likes. That's all I'm asking for. I'm looking at a dude on the live stream right now. He cuss his people out in rapid speed and demand they donate money and give likes. I'm just asking y'all to hit the like button. I know who support me and who I can count on for support, man. Just hit the like button. Just hit the like button. Caught them Negroes before Christmas. You feel me? Thanks to the good work of Orange Mountain Quette. Thanks to the good work of Orange Mountain Quette, man. I tried to listen to that conversation with Stan G and Quette, but could hardly hear Quette. Well, let me see if I can do you something. While I look for this, y'all hit that like button.
Hit the like button. It's free.
It's free, man. It is absolutely free. Oh, let's go. Oh, let me see something. Okay, that ain't what we're looking for, but we're looking for this one right here. I'll let you hear this one. This is about as clear as you're gonna get right here. Okay? And shout out to Stan G. Like I said, a lot of people got a lot to say about Stan G. But Stan G, he stood up in the paint when it came to going back and forth with Quette. I give him that all day long. Let's get to it.
If I wanted to get on your level and start doing sucker shit, nigga, I recorded you the whole time, nigga, when you was begging motherfuckers for money and you ain't had the money, nigga, and crying, trying to get me to hold up and out. Man, I can put this shit out right now, brother. I ain't on no lame ass shit like this.
But at the same time, you saying you can do that, bro. I'm a hustler, bro. I'm trying to do this shit, nigga. I ain't saying I'm the biggest nigga in the world with this shit. Why everybody think they can expose me?
Acting like y'all got money and be acting like this and be acting like y'all tapped in. And
I am tapped in though. You gotta understand, nigga. I'm staying G at the same time, bro.
If you was tapped in, you would be on YouTube saying and spreading lies, my nigga. You would have factual information with a factual basis. And for you to sit up and lie to the world.
No, bro. I wouldn't lie to the world. I'm hearing that from another blogger, and the other blogger told me something, another nigga told me something, another nigga told me something. Like, everybody saying you locked up, bro. I'm talking about 4-5 niggas that told me you locked up.
Okay, who the 4-5 dudes?
I ain't in, bro. I can't do it like that, bro. You know what type of business I'm in.
You can't, because ain't no 4-5 people told
Man, I'm telling you, bro. I ain't gonna lie, not 4-5, but 3 for sure. 3 for sure.
Oh, so it just went down to
Nah, nigga, I ain't gonna lie. It's 3 for sure. And I ain't gonna say them niggas' names.
Listen. Man, my lawyer, I got too great of an attorney to be talking about I'm sitting in jail going crazy, my nigga. I don't know what kind of nigga you think I am, or you know what I'm saying, or whatever, but I'm at home with my feet up, man, watching an 85-inch TV, bro. So before you make YouTube, nigga,
There you go. So before you make another YouTube video, get your facts straight. That's basically what he was saying. That's basically what he was saying. You know what I'm saying? That was good. That was good. Shout out to Stan G. Shout out to you too, Quette. Get it together. Get it together, big homie. We need you.
It's a shame that you niggas let Mr. N play against each other.
Mm-hmm. What?
I repeat it. Let me try it again, because I don't like this nigga, but I'll try it again. It's a shame that Quette and Stan G is letting Mr. N play against him.
I mean, that's your opinion. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? I've heard of Mr. Ian. I'm familiar with his music. I don't know what type of motion he got in regards to this situation. I know he done yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, man. Well, he pulling both of their strings.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Like, everybody think this nigga is so great, and that nigga ain't shit. He got ran out of me.
Oh man, there we go. There we go. We
I didn't have to lay the facts up.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Listen, we about to wrap it up, fam. If y'all can get me those 3 likes, I greatly appreciate it. I would greatly appreciate it. We 3 likes away from 100, man. We 3 likes away from 100. We finna get ready to shut it down, man. But I want to say thank you to everybody that was in here. I want to say thank you for Pimp Tight for the $5 super sticker or the $5 super chat. Let me rephrase. You know what I'm saying? I want to say thank you to Yo-Yo, Long Live Dolph, for the generous donation via Cash App. For real. It's my dog, man. Always supporting, always showing love, always funding the stream. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, damn. Why you on Mr. Ian top, fam? Damn. Judge Mitchell is gonna hear about this and revoke his bond. Well, it's really not his fault. He didn't know he was being recorded. But in the same breath, Stan G didn't know he was being recorded all them times either. So it's kind of like turnabout might be fair play in this case. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I appreciate you, Divine Black Rose. You already know what it is. Paul Davis, he really did nothing wrong unless he couldn't be on social media. Facts. That's facts. Quette said, letting y'all know that I'm at the crib and gonna be at the crib because I'm snitching. Real talk.
Hey, shout out to Mr. Native for the comment of the night, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mr. Native.
For real.
Hella funny.
Yeah, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all, man. And listen, if y'all haven't, go sub to Sharpshooter Sports Talk. He giving away 2 copies of NCAA college football. Well, let me say it, EA Sports College Football 26. Yeah. He trying to get monetized. We trying to get him now. 1,000 subs, he'll be monetized. He's 9 subs away. Help that brother out. Help him to get monetized and get another source of income to feed his family. I don't never hate on nobody, especially when, you know what I'm saying, we doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? So if you are interested in college football, sub the Sharp. If you interested in the game, because you know the game's $70, sub the Sharp. You might get it for free. You know what I'm saying? And it's 10 o'clock. We got 2 hours before the drop. Cause we finna be playing college football all night. I'm gonna turn into a little kid. Yeah. Drop at 12. We gonna be on them sticks. Me and my boy running with the tide. You feel me? Yeah, man. Salute to you, Sharp. Salute to you. Yeah, man. This is your boy, the Alabama Hitter. It was a pleasure and an honor to talk to you guys and go back and forth and exchange banter. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cypress TV, my brother.
For sure.
Always bringing the wit, always bringing the laughs. Shout out to everybody in the chat. And my Bush babies. Salute to y'all too. Salute to the Bush babies, the ones that just come and hit the like button and don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but with that being said, this is your boy, the Alabama Hitter. Cypress, you got anything to say?
Yeah, Steven, you ducked me tonight, but I'm on your head every time you come over here. But man, till we start spin again, man, we in the win.
We in the win. Let's go.